Hello and welcome to Smashing Gaming. My name is Will and today we have a deck based around Venusaur VMAX to take a look. Venusaur is the final evolution of Bulbasaur, and Bulbasaur being one of my favourite from the Kanto region, this is going to be a fun deck. The idea behind the deck is to make Venusaur as bulky as possible, and we can possibly get Venusaur up to a whopping 420 HP, so let's take a look at the deck. And if you like the content that I create, please hit that like and subscribe button or leave a comment below. All comments are welcome as they help me improve. So starting off, we have Oranguru, however you pronounce it. It's a normal Pokemon with 120 HP, it has a retreat cost of 2 and a weakness to fighting. It has 1 attack, Whap Down, and for free colorless energy it does 70 damage. It also has the ability Primate Wisdom that allows us to once per turn switch a card from our hand with the top card on our deck. You'll see why this comes in useful later on. Next, we have one copy of Eldegoss V. Eldegoss V is a grass Pokemon with 180 HP. It has a retreat cost of 1 and a weakness to fire. It has 1 attack, Float Up, that does 70 damage and allows us to shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it back into our deck. However, Eldegoss is in here for its ability Happy Match, that when you place Pokemon from your hand to the bench during your turn, you may put a support card from your discard pile back into your hand. This is useful for grabbing back a boss's orders or a Gardenia's Vigor that you'll see when we come to the supporters. Next, we have Kricketot, or Kricketot. It is a grass Pokemon with 60 HP, has a retreat cost of 1 and a weakness to fire. It has 1 attack, Trip Over, it allows you to flip a coin, and if heads, this attack does 20 more damage. So Kricketot is in here actually for its evolution, Kricketune. So Kricketune is a grass Pokemon with 90 HP, it has 1 retreat cost and a weakness to fire. It has 1 attack, Slash, that does 50 damage for 1 grass and 1 colorless energy. It has the ability Swelling Tune that means that all our grass Pokemon except Kricketune get plus 40 HP, and you can't apply more than 1 Swelling Tune ability at a time. So you can see this is how we're going to be increasing Venusaur's HP. Next, we have Leafeon V. Leafeon V is a grass Pokemon with 200 HP, it has a retreat cost of 1 and a weakness to fire. It has 1 attack, Leaf Blade, that for 1 grass and 2 colorless energy it does 90 damage, and then you get to flip a coin, and if heads, this attack does 60 more damage. It also has the ability Gleaning Cells that allows us to once per turn search our deck for a grass energy and attach it to one of our Pokemon, and if we use this, our turn ends. So Leafeon's great for when we go first. Next, we have one copy of Leafeon VSTAR. Leafeon VSTAR is a grass Pokemon with 260 HP, it has a retreat cost of 2 and a weakness to fire. It has 1 attack, Leaf Guard, and for 2 grass and 1 colorless energy does 180 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, Leafeon VSTAR takes 30 less damage. It also has the ability Ivy Star that once per turn allows you to switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. So this comes in great handy if we need to gust something up into the active. Next, we have the star of the show, Venusaur V. Venusaur V is a grass Pokemon with 220 HP, has a retreat cost of 3 and a weakness to fire. It has 2 attacks. First attack, Pollen Bomb, does 80 damage for 2 grass and 1 colorless energy, and our opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep and poisoned. In the second attack, Solar Typhoon, does 220 damage for 3 grass and 1 colorless energy, and during the next turn this Pokemon can't use Solar Typhoon. Next, we have Venusaur VMAX. Venusaur VMAX is a grass Pokemon with 330 HP, it has a retreat cost of 4 and a weakness to fire. It has 2 attacks. First attack, Forest Storm, does 30 damage for each grass energy attached to all of our Pokemon. In the second attack, for 2 grass and 2 colorless energy, VMAX Bloom does 210 damage, and you get to heal 30 damage from Venusaur VMAX. And lastly, again, this is to help increase a Venusaur VMAX's HP, we have one copy of Radiant Gardevoir. Radiant Gardevoir is a Psychic Pokemon with 130 HP, a retreat cost of 2 and a weakness to metal. It has 1 attack, Psychic, and for 1 Psychic energy and 2 colorless energy does 30 damage. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. However, Gardevoir is in here for his ability Loving Veil I mean all of our opponent's attacks from Pokemon V take 20 less damage. With that, let's get on to the trainers. The trainers, we have a Battle VIP Pass. Battle VIP Pass is just useful for setting up. It allows us to search our deck for 2 basic Pokemon and place them onto the bench. Next, we have Energy Search. Energy Search is in here to allow us to search for our grass energies when we need them, so we can place them back on top of the deck with Oranguru's ability, Primate Wisdom. This is useful for using Gardenia's Vigor. Next, we have Quick Ball. Quick Ball allows us to search our basics and is just useful for grabbing a card when we need it. We have Trekking Shoes. Trekking Shoes just allows us to look at the top card of a deck, and if we want we can place that into our hand, otherwise we can discard it and draw a card. Next we have a couple copies of Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, just usual great Pokemon search. We also have Turffield Stadium. Turffield Stadium allows us to search for a grass evolution Pokemon, reveal it and put it into our hand. Great for grabbing evolutions when we need them. We also have the usual couple copies of Boss's Orders. The deck, just great for gusting. We have Gardenia's Vigor. Gardenia's Vigor allows us to draw 2 cards, and if we drew any cards in this way, we can attach up to 2 grass energy cards from our hand to one of our bench Pokemon. So this just comes in handy for accelerating energy. We have a couple copies of Marnie. We have 1 copy of Raihan, just if one of our Pokemon get knocked out. This allows us to discard allows us to attach the energy from a discard pile to our Pokemon and search our deck for a card. We also have a copy of Roxanne here. Roxanne is just great hand disruption. If our opponent is drawing pretty well, then we can disrupt their hand. If they have 3 or fewer prizes, they draw 2 cards and we draw 6. I have a couple copies of Air Balloon just to help try and reduce the retreat cost of some of our Pokemon, as Venusaur is quite a bulky boy. He has 4 retreat cost. We also have Big Charm. Big Charm is in here to help increase Venusaur's HP, and as I said before, we can hopefully get Venusaur up to a whopping 420 HP. And that's it for the trainers. And we also have, lastly, a couple of grass energy, because we always require energy. So with that, let's get into some games. Okay, here we go with Venusaur VMAX. Let's see how we do. Hopefully we don't get paired up against a fire deck. I know with the recent Charizard V box that got released, a lot of people are playing the Charizard, quite rightly so, because of the lovely artwork. Our opponent is playing a, we don't know, because their deck box doesn't really indicate what they have. Now, I would like to have started with a Battle VIP Pass. Hopefully when we take this mulligan we will another one. So we are going to start with Kricketots. Okay, the best start, but I'll take it for now. Oh, okay, so it's a lost zone. So okay, so go for Trekking Shoes. Won't take the Ultra Ball, but we will take the boss, that's fine. As well as we will energy. We will discard the boss's orders. We do have Eldegoss, we do have, as we prized, 1 Venusaur VMAX. We've prized 1 Gardenia's Vigor. Marnie, and that's in. Go for the Venusaur, as well as we will just do a wee deck fin in here. We'll grab ourselves the Venusaur VMAX. Just have to take our turn. One of the problems with the deck is we don't have a lot of draw in the way of draw power. Maybe we need to improve that a wee bit, add some more draw support. Our opponent's probably going to go in with the Cramorant. If they don't have an escape rope, then that would be better for us. Because we want to try and keep Venusaur V on the bench so we can attach with Gardenia's Vigor. Looks like we probably do have the escape rope if they're attaching the choice belt to the Cramorant. allow them to do 140 damage to our Venusaur once they push it into the active. We go for Lost Zone. Just steal cards to draw some more. What we like to see all the psychic energy going into the discard, although I do generally play so probably don't need to go. Okay, that's not ideal. Next to pass energies to our Venusaur V, and we put another one down. Have to end our turn. Hopefully we can draw into a research or a Marnie. I do play 4 of them in the deck. We've got 36 cards. So the odds are it's 4 and 36. So math is to work that out. Let's put Ultra Ball. Again, they're putting more energy into the discarder, so I imagine they have Rod or Clara, and otherwise they would be so confidently putting the energy into the discard pile. There's the escape rope. We'll just give up the. Do we want to? Deal 30 damage each turn. That's fine. We can also get ourselves another Venusaur VMAX set up on the bench. Imagine they'll have a scoop up net. Although they are one Cramorant down, so after this Cramorant's away, we won't need to worry too much about Cramorant. And we can actually, if we draw well, we can get ourselves a Kricketune, which will increase Venusaur's HP even further. Hopefully push it out of range. So they're just going to pass. Bit of bossy orders. I am tempted to get a Gardenia's Vigor just so we can see if we can draw cards. Nothing worse than sitting with whatnot cards, so we'll get Vigor. 2. Got the energy. We won't attach. Won't attach here and here. So we're now sitting around 360, yeah, 360 HP. So if we can get ourselves a Kricketune, and there's a Marnie, that's going to be useful. That's a very good prize we just took there. Hopefully we can get a Kricketune and then a Radiant Gardevoir, and we can push Venusaur's health out of range. So like they are going to go for the Sableye and they start putting up their Radiant Green Ninja. Can take the knockout on the Thoughts, rather. I don't know if Lost Mine is active. It's not yet, but it will be soon. They do have another Cramorant. Okay, that's fine, so we're going to switch into their one with the Choice Belt. 2 for 140, yep, so we can heal damage from us, so let's see if we can get ourselves a. Don't need that. We will put Vigor down and we will Marnie to get the Kricketune, and we do get ourselves the Radiant Gardevoir. Sadly, probably actually not going to come into play because the opponent doesn't play any V's. Tempted to play it down just for the video, but we will play smart. We'll go for Leafeon just so we can potentially boss turn if we get ourselves a max. So we'll just go for G Bloom and heal 30 damage from ourselves. Good, so we got 10. Goes into Roxanne, this could be useful. Going to again use Flower Selecting to get more cards into the discard pile. Again, our opponent is trying to get Lost Mine at, live at the moment. I don't think it is. Sadly, if they do take out the Kricketune, we won't play our Kricketot down because that's just easy target for Sableye, which are up now. Yep. Scoop up nets. Okay. Opponent is down. I think I've seen 2 ropes. 1 rope in there, so switching to Cramorant. Fine. We will use Maybe Wisdom to put Roxanne back on top of the deck. Battle VIP Pass is not for us, so we will just continue to heal as much as we can. Max, so we'll need to get that evolved. We've still got 210, so we're still out of range. It looks like they are going to go in for the Radiant Ninja plate or Wyatt. Okay. Don't know why they were attaching, so I guess they're going to get ready to manually retreat the Gardenia next turn. Oh, this is Experiment. So they are kind of fully set up for Lost Box. Hopefully we can continue to heal our active Venusaur VMAX. What would be quite good, I think, is to add some sort of healing. Maybe if we had a completely forgot, Nurse Joy, the Pokemon Nurse heal, or maybe like a Ice Popsicle or a full heal. I can't remember all the cards. Those that opponent is going to manually retreat and go into the Sableye. We'll see where they replace it. If they could take 2. They'll definitely take out the Kricketune. Probably start spreading some damage around. Nope, so we're going to place it all on the Venusaur VMAX. We're going to want to evolve our... See, I really want to get some sort of draw. Okay, we've got Gardevoir, so are stuck just healing. They will take out this Venusaur next turn. Here, 30 damage. We get ourselves like Gardenia next turn. We are just surviving, and with this healing ability of Venusaur VMAX, unless they get a choice bet on Green Ninja, I don't think they can take a knockout. Unless they use, well, they could use Sableye. Sableye does do the 12 damage count, so they could still take the knockout with. I think the opponent may have misplayed there if they attach that Psychic Energy to Green Ninja. Could have taken the knockout, although they may just want to start spreading the damage so they can take multiple knockouts next turn, which is fine. That hopefully gives us a chance to build up the benched Venusaur. I'm going to use Moonlight Shuriken. Looks like they're going to try and go for 5 prizes next turn. We'll have 30 health, so we will have 60 when we heal. Really would love to go into energies. I need to get 1 energy, which is fine. Although I probably wish we had played the boss. We'll keep the Roxanne because the opponent will. Oh, there's the speak too soon. So we want to take the knockout on this Sableye to avoid that happening. Here. So heal the 30 damage. We've got our Big Charm, so we're going to attach that to our benched Venusaur. The opponent still may be able to get a Sableye off if they've got a Clara, yeah, well, and they're going to skip. So that's first game with Venusaur V, and we survived a Lost Box. Okay, here we go with another game with Leafeon with Venusaur VMAX. Looks like we're against Psychic deck, so this could be another Lost Box, although the coin makes me think it may be new. We can tank a hit from Mew if we get set up. So hopefully the opponent's probably going to choose to go first. Yep. Healy. Okay. Thoughts. not ideal. I'd rather start with the Venusaur and potentially also on. So, is this Mew? At least we can get set up. The Fairy, okay. So, Fairy are able to accelerate all energy. They do have to play switch though. Their research. I imagine they've got Marnie or research for next turn in their hand. Go for Fairy. Start using Moon Watching Party. Now I'm not sure how many energies Clefairy plays. I want to say they play 14. Actually, okay, so let us. Yeah, we'll take the Marnie, and we will. Yeah, we'll take. We'll have the Marnie. What we'll do is I'm going to say Gardevoir is going to be game. Venusaur. What's going? Energy Search just to spin a bit. Rather not well. My hand. It does look like we have prized our Leafeon VSTAR, and we've prized a boss as well. Yep, fine. I think prized energies. So, Marnie, our opponent, they probably will be playing Escape Rope. Use green cells to accelerate energy to ourselves. So if they do place down a Basque Legion, we will need to make sure we deal with that. Want to make sure that we don't fall into the trap of. So these are going to play Marnie. The trap is that we take out a Clefairy with a lot of energy and we end up full of pain. So there's the Green Ninja, and then probably wire do you? Well, Escape Rope. Want to get a. We might have to go for Marnie if we don't draw here. Okay, so we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4. Okay, so I do want 8 at the moment. I'll see. Drop down just to increase our. Yeah, I'll take the right hand. We are going to Marnie. Okay. Go in. Also get ourselves another Venusaur down. Marnie again. And we get Marnie for ourselves as well. We'll evolve and we will energy to the. Do I take the knockout? Because we can. We're lucky when we draw into our VSTAR, we can essentially boss it up. That was a good prize cards. So at the moment we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 4, doing 40 with the energy of the deck. My health at the moment is 400. I think so. We're unlikely to hit 100. He's been watching the party, then I'm going to switch and do the one with the balloon, use it again, then probably switch into the bench one. They're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6. They're doing 240. I'm going to boss up our Leafeon, that's fine. Us. Oh, actually, not fine. We have to get another one down. Probably, if we get to boss, we're going to take out one of these bench. But what we might do is get our other Venusaur bulk up. Well, get ourselves another VMAX. And we will Marnie. We've got ourselves an energy and a boss for next turn. Something useful. That's our energy here, and we will use energy just to have turn, boss back deck. Okay, knockout. Okay. So again, our opponent has to hit 400. It's very difficult for them. I can't remember why it does. I think it does. Is it 40 times as opposed to 20? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So our opponent does have 2 Clefairy in the discard pile, so they will have to get them back either with a rod or a what's it called? Carriage. I can't remember its name. It's a luggage. It looks like they're going to get their energy back into the deck. Use Cullen. Obviously, as our Marnie. Let's see what we go for. Ball Crystal. Energy. Use Ninja. Escape rope, so we'll just go into our yeah, let's go into hot. No point in giving up a Venusaur VMAX. Can just discard here. We'll also boss up on the bench Clefairy. Energy back onto the deck just to guarantee that we've got it for next turn and the boss. Okay. Knockout on the Clefairy. We've got a Big Charm, that's good, so we can get our other Venusaur up to 400. It's very difficult for decks to take a one-hit KO on a 400 Pokemon. That's not saying it's not possible, like Kyurem can do it, and obviously Charizard as well. Oh, it's like Rescue Carrier, that's the card I was trying to remember. We're going to Rescue Carrier back the Clefairies and sell out some energies, although they are down 6 energies here. See what they can do. 5. So, as I say, Wire Deer is a problem, but I still don't think they'd have to draw particularly well to be able to take the knockout on this Venusaur. I'm going to Ordinary Rod back. Fairy must have a Quick Ball or a Ball Crystal to get that back. Quick Ball for Fairy. How many switches is our opponent down? So they are down 1 Air Balloon, 2 switching carts, 1 rope. So probably we've got potentially another 2 switching carts as well. There's an Air Balloon. We're going to go into the Grey Ninja. Okay. Okay, fellas, we have Boss. So I'm just going to put the Venusaur back on just to see what we've got. Okay, so we've got a Quick Ball, so we'll take the knockout on this Clefairy. We'll get ourselves a Turffield Stadium. That would have been helpful if we still had our Leafeon, particularly useful. Let's go use Energy Recycler. 5 energies back. You carrier back in the berry. To be able to switch, we can still accelerate 3 energies. We must have an escape rope or a card. Research, okay. Well, their deck at this point is much made up of energy, so they will have a lot of energies in their hand. Dots. Gonna use switch card. That's fine. That's another one down. We are out of bosses now. We've used 2, so if we do have one, there'll be one left in the deck, unless we have prized it. We have energies 7, 8, 9, 10, and they're going to scoop. Okay, that's because they can. It's Venusaur so big to hit out if they can. But that's another game done. So catch you all next time, and remember to hit that like and subscribe button. So catch you later.